Hey everybody, it's Mitch, and welcome to my next video. Today we are going to be doing a video all about Agent Carter. Now, this hasn't come out yet, but it's going to be coming out on Tuesday. So we're going to be doing a little, predictions video, and just want to share my thoughts with you on, what I expect from this. Um, as for predictions, I guess I don't have a whole lot. I mean, a few. Um, well, I mean, after all, she was Captain America's girlfriend, kind of. Never really officially, but I mean, they obviously had a thing. Um, so, what do we have about Agent Carter? Well, we've seen a little bit of her at the end of a couple of the movies. I forget which ones. Um, I watched them all, but I can't remember that there was a nice little Marvel one-shot on her. I think it might have been on Iron Man. Now that I think about it, Iron Man 3. I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't really know which one that was on, but I think that was it. Yeah, probably. Now that I think about it, but it shows her taking down a ring all on her own. There's like 6 guys or something like that. So that was pretty awesome. You definitely, this was back in the olden days, like the 40s and 50s, something like that, and definitely not a good time to be a woman. A lot of sexism back then, and it definitely showed through in the one shots. I expect to see more of that coming through, and to see her kick butt against it as she did in the one shot. Um, I expect she's working now with Howard Stark, so I think she's going to be helping him build Shield. I think you're actually going to see Shield get built um, in this series that's going to be starting here in a couple of days. It's a short series, so I mean, there can't be too much to it. Although it's a 2 hour for the first one, so you know, I think they said 7 parts though, so like 6 weeks. Probably they're doing this one because everyone loves Agent Carter. That one shot that they did with her was awesome, and I know a lot of other people liked it. So awesome! It was just great. Um, another reason why I think they're doing this now is with Agents of Shield. You know, that ended a few weeks ago. There hasn't been a movie for a while. The last one was uh, Guardians of the Galaxy, and that's already on DVD. So it's been a while since they've had a movie. Um, season 3 of Agents of Shield. I don't even know when that's coming out yet. Um, the Avengers movie is going to be a couple more months. That's soon. Age of Ultron. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But I think the reason why they're doing this is because there's a gap right now, and they gotta feed people's attention to keep people interested. Like your hardcore fans like me, who just eat everything Marvel alive. We want something to fill this gap right now. So great timing for Agent Carter. There's probably going to be more to it. What with them rebuilding Shield and Agents of Shield now, maybe get to see how they built it in the first place. I think that might shed a lot more light onto things. Um, because I think you're going to see a lot of that. Um, I just really think it's going to be a great show. I think it's going to see a lot of the things that you saw in, um, you know, the little one shot. I think you're going to see a lot more depth to it, though. I mean, that was a 5-10 minute one little thing. Maybe 15. I don't remember exactly how long it was, but it was only a couple minutes long. And this is like 8 hours. So they got a lot of time to build some depth to this thing. I think you're going to see a lot of the emotional journey that Peggy Carter's going through. I think you're going to get to see a lot of this. Um, because I mean she lost Cap. He's frozen. She doesn't know where he's at. I mean, you find out she learns about it in the Avengers, sure, but I think it was the Avengers. Maybe it's the end of Cap. I think it's the Avengers though. But she's an old woman then. That's like modern time. That's like a few years ago. It said the year the Avengers came out. But yeah, it said recently. Whereas you know, Agent Carter. This is years and years before that, so she has no knowledge of what happened to Cap. No clue. He went down in the plane crash, been missing ever since. That's as much as she knows. And you're going to get to see how she feels about that. I mean, obviously she's not happy about that. She's got to be heartbroken, but, you know, there's a lot more to it than that. Exactly the emotional steps she's going through. You're probably going to get to see a lot of that. I really hope to see some of that. I want to see her kick some butt, you know, fight against all this, you know, sexism that existed back then. I'm sure you're going to get to see some of that because, you know, men were pigs back then. I know we kind of still are, but, you know, it's a lot better than it used to be, and you're going to get to see, you know, how bad it was and how she kicks butt against it, as you did in the one shot. I'm sure they're going to show some of that. Probably some, you know, more on Howard Stark too. I'm sure you'll get to see some on him. You know, that's definitely going to be some interesting revelations, especially considering, you know, he's the father of Iron Man. So you get to see how that happened. Maybe you get to see how the helicarrier was built. There's just a lot of stuff that I really think is going to happen in this, and you know, maybe we get to see Agent Coulson being born, entering into things. Or some, I suspect you'll see something with Agent Coulson. I mean, he's not that old, but you know, maybe you'll see something with him or Fury. You know, maybe not Coulson. I don't think he's old enough quite. But you know, maybe not Fury either. I don't know. Maybe you'll see something with somebody you recognize. You know, or you know, maybe you'll see Coulson's parents or something. I don't know. Maybe you'll see something that leads into things in the future. I'd really like to see some more of that. It's hard to say what's going to come because this is a whole new series. I mean, you can only base it on. There's only one movie that happened before this, and that was Captain America. And then you have a bunch of other stuff that, you know, happened after that you can kind of base on. You know, because you see what happened, and you can kind of make predictions as to how they got to that point. But you know, I'd like to see exactly how that happened. But this is so far in the past. I mean, we're talking like 70 years in the past. This is a really long time ago. So, you know, you're not going to see a lot of people. I mean, I was naming some before, but you know, it didn't dawn on me that yeah, like nobody's around from that. Like nobody. So, I mean, I guess Nick Fury. No, he's not that old. I don't know. I don't think there's anybody that we're gonna see much of. Maybe some. I can't think of anyone old enough off the top of my head. Maybe somebody's parents. I don't know. Hard to say. Maybe a visit from Thor. I mean, that guy's really old, so you know, possibly see a little bit of him, but I don't think so. Yeah, I think he was kind of, you know, not visiting Midgard during this time, so yeah, well, I guess we'll just have to see. But I'm really looking forward to it. You know, I hope you guys are too. So let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think of, you know, Agent Carter. Are you as excited as I am about this? Because I know I'm definitely going to be watching this 2-hour event on Tuesday. So yeah, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Please like the video. Share it. You know, definitely helps support me. You know, get the video seen by more people. And subscribe to my channel because I have a ton more videos. So yeah. Anyways, I'm Mitch. I'll be seeing you.